Yes, every day. Welcome to day 1275 of What You Have to Know. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting and sharing the journey as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business. Spent over a quarter century in corporate America working for some really awesome organizations, both publicly traded global organizations as well as large family-owned businesses back in the early 2000s, $100 million companies, not little companies, big family-owned companies. So, and in addition to that, on the side, I always had my own businesses, manufacturing business, real estate businesses in like 27 different industries. So, been around, done a lot, but as part of my divorce, I decided, hey, I'm old. I'm old enough that I don't want to go back to what I was doing before, but what am I curious about? What am I interested in? I asked myself that question, and I decided I'd always been curious about the internet, about the online world, and I wanted to find out more about it. I wanted to see if I could duplicate my offline business experience and corporate experience in the online world. Still working on that, perfectly honest, still working on that. Haven't done it yet. I had a lot of success in the offline world, and although people say it's easy and you can just jump right on and duplicate it, I have not found that magic process that works for me to create that kind of financial windfall and wealth as before. Doesn't mean I'm not going to. I guarantee I will, just haven't done it yet. So part of what I do every day is I create content. And why do I do it every day? And I want to talk about this, yes, every day. There's certain things that we need to do every day, and I was reminded of it in our annual challenge today to do one thing every day that centers us, or all about me, all about you. Challenge this year is about getting centered, getting focused, understanding and getting to know ourselves better, and figuring out what really is important to us and what makes us tick. A lot of us go through the vast majority of our lives. You might find that this has happened to you, where you're going through the motions every day, but you're not even sure why you're doing it anymore, what your passion is, what your reason for doing things is. And every once in a while we need to get in touch with this. So this year, every day, doing one little thing every day, yes, every day, to create the thing that I want. I want to have a more centered life, and I get that by doing one little thing every single day this year. And to hold myself accountable, I do it with you. I do it with the people that are following along with me, and I hope that they're doing it too. Not, it's up to us each individually to hold ourselves accountable, to move toward what it is we say that we want and take the action to make that happen. And only I can do that for myself, and only you can do it for you. So today it was about the importance of our everyday duties, the everyday tasks, the things that we are required to do. What would happen if you didn't brush your teeth every day? That's always a big one for me. I'm like, what would happen? Well, your teeth would probably fall out. There's always consequences of every action we do or do not take. And it's up to us to take the ones that create and move us in the direction we want our life to go. Our idiom for supersize your business was yes man. I changed it to yes people. Today, people that will tell you everything you want to hear, or show you what you want to see, or say yes to everything that you have, will go along with your every opinion, project, idea, thought. They just automatically say yes to it, whether they actually believe it or not. They just automatically say yes. We have all met people like that, and we've all run across people like that in our life. Maybe it was in school as a student. We all can feel the difference between a good student and a teacher's pet, right? Teacher's pet says yes to everything, fawns over the teacher, flatters them, ridiculously to the point of nausea, and everyone else can see that. Maybe the teacher's pet and the yes person thinks maybe they're doing it on purpose. I don't know. But I think a lot of times it's just inherent in who some people are, is that they just are agreeable and say yes and go along with everything because they don't want to make their mind up or think for themselves. That is my opinion, only my opinion. So I made the leap and actually talked about what's going on in America with respect to the media and Joe Biden and the Biden family. And I didn't talk about the Biden family, but the media and Joe Biden is a perfect example of yes people, and it's taken it to the extreme of covering for some really bad things that are going on. And being yes men, being a yes man or a yes woman or a yes person, you can get people, other people, to go along with anything you want, anything you say, if you make it uncomfortable enough for them to not agree with you or to not go along with everything that you say. And I think we're seeing this across the board in the United States, and I think it's pathetic. I think it's un-American, and I think that those of us that believe that we need to stand up for what's right and think for ourselves need to not tolerate this, not just go on with the program. Turn off the media if you haven't already. Turn off the things that aren't right, and then let's start figuring out what we need to do to make things right. All right, that's my tirade of a political nature. It's that if the media were doing this for anyone, I would stand up and say it's wrong. And so what's going on with the Democratic Party, it happens to just be the Democratic Party right now, and the media and the Bidens and the administration right now and our government agencies, sad and pathetic. And that's a prime example of this idiom, this expression, yes man behavior. And what is it doing to our country? The same thing it would do to your organization. I bought a company a long time ago that it turns out looked awesome on paper. Everything was terrific. But when I got into the day-to-day operations of that organization, it was a bunch of yes people. So nothing in the organization was really set up to change and improve and grow and be better. It was all set up to just get more of the same, and more of the same of what the past leader had wanted, which was okay, but it wasn't supersizing a business or exponential growth or making the world a better place in any way, shape, or form. It was just feeding the ego of that particular owner, and never a good thing. So we had to clean house and make a lot of changes and share the expectations, and then we grew and supersized that business. So sometimes what we want, well, a lot of times what we want to hear, what people think we want to hear, isn't what we need to hear, isn't what we need to see, isn't what we need to know. So, we expect people to meet our expectations and follow our lead and be a good example. So maybe we should not be yes people. Maybe we should ask questions. Maybe we should evaluate. Maybe we should think for ourselves. That's my position. That's what I'm doing this year and last year, and I think I have for a long time, but I'm going to guarantee I'm going to continue to do that moving forward and into the future, because it's the only way I can feel semi-good about myself is if I am true to my core values, my core beliefs, my core feelings, and we each have to do that. We each have to decide what is important to me, and is it going along with the program and just rolling and saying yes to who's ever in power or what's ever going on, or is it always following my core beliefs, standing up for what I believe in, and doing what I know is right. Mine is always going to be thinking for myself, turning off the media, turning off the nonsense in the social media, turning off the arguments and the crap that I just don't choose to participate in. All right, enough tirade on that. So every day we need to do things that move us toward the things that we want. That includes taking care of all the areas and aspects of our life, right? We can't outsource I guess we could outsource some of our communication, but not all of it, right? We can't really outsource our relationships. We can't really outsource it. Who used to say it? I can't remember who used to say it, but you can't really outsource your sex life, and that's true. You can't really outsource a lot of things. So the things that you need to be present for, we need to be present for. And the other things, the things we don't have to do, the things we don't like to do, the things we don't want to do, we of course can get help and support and outsource those things. Just make sure we're not outsourcing them to yes men or women. Make sure we're outsourcing them to people that really have the same purpose and vision and mission and principles and values that we do, and are helping to move whatever it is that we're trying to do to make the world a better place, please, forward. So that is our idioms. Get Up and Go Challenge starts August 1st. Again, August 1st through 31st. We're doing the 8th free 30-plus day Get Up and Go Challenge. And we deal with, I share and teach the SOAP framework in that. And we take that SOAP framework and we install it in our subconscious. So just like breathing, we're guaranteed that we're going to keep breathing whether we think about it or not. We're guaranteed we're going to get the results that we want whenever we're faced with a change or a challenge that are best for us. Not best for our neighbor, not best for our friend, not best for our mom, our dad, our sister, brother, cousin, whatever, boss, employees, people that work with us, team members, vendors, suppliers. What is best for us, given that change automatically? And I love knowing that whenever a change or challenge comes my way now, my subconscious is automatically filtering it through the SOAP framework, and I am immediately, not always immediately, but sometimes I have to sleep on it, knowing what is the best course of action and what I need to do, and then I just do it and move on and keep moving forward toward my goals and objectives. So, annual challenge, everyday duties, what's important, why is it important that we do our everyday duties? I say it's because it gets me toward my long-term goals and objectives. Yes, people, we don't want to be yes people. We want to say yes to the things that are right for us, and no, a resounding no to the things that are not right for us. Yes to the things that are right for us, no to the things that are wrong for us. Yes to the things we believe in, no to the things that we don't believe in. And silence in the middle, not doing anything, sometimes that's okay, but the vast majority of the time it isn't. We need to take a stand either for or against what we believe in. So, I guess I'm pontificating today. Have an absolutely amazing day. Any questions, anything I can help you with, either offline, online, business related, any business function. Here's a little secret. On the Supersize Your Business page on Facebook, there's a private group called Supersize Your Business. And in there is an entire scavenger hunt laid out to walk you through how to set up the framework to supersize and grow your business. If you're not sure of what to do or how to do it or what has to be included, go check out that free resource and see what pieces you're missing. If you have any questions, ask. I am here to help and serve. Have an amazing day. I will be with you tomorrow.